Do you really need a signature hairstyle? Hi, welcome back to Gemini's Gauntlet, where I am starting a series because I don't want to start a podcast and I'm a Gemini and I like to challenge things. And I'm so here for the idea of a signature look, signature hairstyle, signature outfit, signature clothes, signature style, signature shoes, signature everything, signature. I am here for all of that. But when does it turn into narcissism? Sorry, I don't think it needed to be taken all the way over there. But when does it turn into being hyper aware of yourself? And I already can see the comments. Just do what you want. Of course. But what happens when, as usual, we are being infiltrated by the echo chamber of social media and people trying to show their services and do what they need to do to live and survive in this world, because that is what they're doing. Remember, when does it turn into being too aware of ourselves? You know, we always see, everyone always references we weren't supposed to be looking at ourselves this much. We weren't supposed to be this aware. And what does that look like in the future? Like, does that continue, or do we start to deny ourselves of things that would create that extra awareness? I'm assuming we will start to mate into other humanoid forms that might not be 100% humanoid. Will they then choose to delete a program from themselves? And I'm so sorry, I did not mean to take like a sci-fi turn here, but signature hairstyles. I would love to say that this is one of mine. Like, I love a good middle part because I think it makes my face like look really even. But even the idea of that, like, why should I care? But then it also goes back to the idea of grooming. Like, why do you even groom yourself? At that point, you're gonna unalive. Whoa. But I think that with everything, it's always a fad. And I'm just really interested to see what happens afterwards once we start to move away from this super, putting ourselves up to be like our best possible self. What does the new beauty standard start to turn into, and where do we go from there? Once we have all of these things and everything is signature, I think that things start to get into an experimental light, but it's kind of like you're racing to the finish line to do what exactly?